Hey everyone, welcome to another Pioneer video here on Magic Arena. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and there's a link to my Ko-fi account in the description, so if you're able to support the channel that way, it is greatly appreciated. So today we are playing some Boros double spells, so this has a number of similarities to a kind of Boros Burn strategy. It's an aggressive deck, but it's based around kind of double spelling wherever possible. Because unlike in Standard, which has recently banned Cori-Steel Cutter, we can in Pioneer play both Cori-Steel Cutter, which is obviously the very powerful double spell card from Tarkir, along with Cosmogrand Zenith from Edge of Eternities, which acts as another kind of great payoff for casting more than one spell. You can choose to either create two 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens or pump your entire team. So often on the first turn you'll choose to do the former and then the latter. So yeah, it works very nicely with itself as well. And Cori-Steel Cutter, we kind of all know the power of that card, creating its monk creature tokens with Prowess. So yeah, we got full 4 copies of both of those, and the rest of the deck is just aggressively trying to enable that 2-spell action while also burning the opponent out of the game. So we got some of the hallmarks of the mono-red aggro deck, so Monastery Swiftspear, Commander faces Kakazan, Burst Lightning. Being in Boros, we can run Lightning Helix, Monstrous Rage obviously as well, Boros Charm, which is a great 4 damage spell. Slickshot Show-Off is a really good addition to this deck, because as well as being a creature which can do a lot of damage very, very quickly out of nowhere, the plot mechanic allows us to essentially set up a scenario where we can plot this on turn 2 and then turn 3 cast Cosmogrand and immediately cast another spell for no mana and get the value off Cosmogrand straight away. So yeah, there's some nice synergy there as well. And then we got Light Up the Stage. It's technically a 3 mana card, more realistically it's a 1 mana card, just to give us that extra punch to draw the extra cards we need. So we're running 20 lands plus, well, 22 lands really if you include Spikefield Hazard, as this is a very low to the ground deck. Shouldn't need more than 3 or 4 lands in a game. But yeah, 16 dual lands, and then just the rest. The rest of it is just mountains. Fairly self-explanatory, really. Maybe I'll change one of those mountains to a Ahsokan Zan, just in case we need the additional punch. I keep doing this. I keep changing decks as I... But yeah, we may as well. It's functionally the same thing most of the time, but yeah, just gives us a little bit of extra punch. Maybe one Den of the Bugbear as well. Actually, let's make it 2 Den of the Bugbear. And we'll trim 1 mountain, 1 pathway. Anyway, so now I've finished tinkering with the deck. In the sideboard we got Red Cat Melee, just good in those red mirrors, Get Lost, really good removal, and hopefully in a deck like this we'll kill the opponent before they can get too much value out of the map tokens. Rest in Peace, we don't really care about our own graveyard. And then Sheltered by Ghosts is great tempo play, it's great in aggro mirrors because of the lifelink, just a great card all round. And similarly 2 more copies of Lightning Helix if we do need that life gain. And then we do have it. So yeah, Boros Burn, Boros Double Spell, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be an interesting one. This, see if Cosmogrand, the value, the power, sheer power of the card, let's see if it makes up for its slightly high mana cost in a deck like this. So yeah, that's the deck. Thank you very much for watching, and let's take it on to the ladder. Line time. Not prime time. Is that a clue? Yeah, I mean, this is a potential turn 3 interaction that I just talked about, so got to be worth a go, I think. And we got some early interaction as well. Ooh, the opponent's mulligan to 4. That's got a sting. I don't love seeing another Cosmogrand at this point. I would rather have a land. Oh, they're playing Lotus Field. Okay, well that explains it. In which case I might just get the show-off down and running now. Don't think we've got time to mess around. You may Vizier. And just stock up as well. Okay, that's pretty good at de-mulliganing. But yeah, hopefully we can do them a good chunk of damage without too much trouble. So let's attack. Stick a Monstrous Rage on the Show-Off. They light up the stage. So yeah, should be able to kill them next turn. Yeah, if they can Thesp and just pass, that would be ideal. Yep, okay. So hit them with a Burst Lightning. And gets them down to 11. So Helix is 8. Like, yeah, I think this is just lethal. Okay, good. So we're able to win one on the draw, which was pretty good. We don't have a huge amount, I think, that we can sideboard against this deck. I could bring in Rest in Peace as a kind of answer to the 3/4 that does the graveyard stuff in Lotus Field. I can't remember its name, but I don't think that, like, taking turn 2 off or whatever turn it is to do that, I don't think is worth it. So I think I'm just going to keep the deck the same. Then is Cosmogrand too slow? Yeah, maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe it is on the draw. Yeah, alright. I'm going to try this. Take out Cosmogrand, put in 2 Rest in Peace, 2 more Lightning Helixes. So this has Rest, but then what else is the deck doing? What is this hand doing? It's not really doing anything. Okay, I think this is better. So stick back. Probably Monstrous Rage? That seems wild. Yeah, maybe Boros Charm. Okay, let's try this. Oh, they kept a 1-lander. That seems wild. Okay. They hit a 2nd land. I regret to announce. I think, do I want this on white? I don't think I do, to be honest. I need all the red mana I can get. Trouble with pathways. They do be like that. Yeah, there's the Lotus Field. Yeah, we're sailing highly close to the wind here, I think. Oh god, and actually I can't Steel Cutter without failing to really get through, so I think I'm just going to have to attack with both and then Monstrous Rage one of them. I should have Monstrous Rage that, really, shouldn't I? Then I could have killed. Well, I suppose it would have done less damage. It swings and roundabouts, really, I think. Okay. Well, let's have ourselves a Cori-Steel Cutter. Fine. Yep, so they'll do the copying shenanigans here. Now, Monstrous Rage this. Okay, well, they're kind of at win this turn or else at this point, so... Okay, that's a good start. That's even better. White mana, hey? Who knew you needed so much of it? Cool, cool. So... Rest in Peace can come out. Get Lost can go in for stuff like Temporary Lockdown. I think we carry on. We are now on the play, though. Excuse me. Voice cracking with emotion. We are now on the play, though. Yes, keep mulliganing. Forever. Okay, 5 is... Lotus Field can win from 5. Damn it. That's really unfortunate when it comes to my slick shots. I think I'm going to play it anyway, just for the counter. Pass the turn. Okay, I can live with that. It's not a Lotus Field. Of course it is. Right, okay, let's... actually, I can't give this trample either way, so... Let's just light up the stage instead. Okay, that's pretty good. So yeah, I'll get another Slickshot Show-Off into play. And another Arboreal Grazer. Okay. Cori-Steel Cutter is good here, so I'll play that. Follow it up with a Swift Spear. Pass the turn. Get Lost would be ideal here, but interesting. Why do I want that particular land? Okay, so I'll Boros Charm, hit the opponent. Light up the stage. Shame about the land. Okay, well. Yeah, that'll be why, so they can cast a bore over the pages. goodness sake. They never whiff when they're playing Lotus Field. Like, why can't that just be a nothing card, just for once? Okay, well, we've got a chance. So... how are we going to do this? So is triple spelling the best thing to do here? I think it probably is. So, although I can't, can I? I can only double spell. So if I Lightning Helix that out the way... then burst lightning the opponent, and then I think they're dead even if they return one of my creatures. Because they could have like a... yeah. Whew. Okay. God, I feel like I've gone like 0 and 5 the last 5 times I played Lotus Field, so actually beating it feels quite good, but that was by the skin of our teeth. Yep. Oh god, I hate it so much. Yeah, I think this is a mulligan. Okay, this is much better. So, I think I'll pop back Burst Lightning for now. Island Opt. Okay. Well, I think we'll stick to plan A. Yeah, the opponent's also doing some steel cutting. Well, fair enough. Hopefully I shall just be a smidge on the quick side for you. Okay, so they're an Izzet Prowess VV style deck, I assume. Cool. Okay, so it's aggro versus aggro. Get Lost doesn't deal with Steel Cutter, unfortunately, but Sheltered by Ghosts does, so I think that can go in. Da-da-dum. I mean, I feel bad, like I'm taking Cosmogrand out all the time, but yeah, Cosmogrand's good in like mid-range matchups. Yeah, maybe I'm just taking it out. Maybe it can come back in on the play. We'll see. Yep. Don't get the full value of Kumano unless I draw a land, but creature rather. But yeah, Storm Chaser's Talent, sure thing. Okay. What's next? Okay. So I could just Cori-Steel Cutter here, which I think is fine. Can handle another turn of damage from your man there. Wow. Okay. We'll start with a command who faces Kakazan. Follow it up with a Monastery Swift Spear. Don't think I'm going to target any of my creatures with Monstrous Rage while they got 3 mana up. Okay, they didn't do anything. Okay, fine. Good. Okay, this one's fine. I think we can dispense with a land here. Probably just the mountain. Sand runs out of put. Is this Lotus Field again? No one should be forced to tolerate this kind of behavior. Let's get that out of the way. I didn't realise it had become so popular. Why is everyone playing this awful, awful deck? Don't you have anything nice to do with your lives? I'll do it again. I get into the Floodmoor here, wasting 2... Yeah, that's kind of fine, actually. Yeah, wasting their whole turn, basically. Wow. History's greatest monster. Ugh. I hate it. Oh dear. Yeah, I had to keep a relatively weak 6 there. Probably gonna die now. I see. Yeah, maybe they're running a bit low on their old untap spells. And indeed they were. Okay, they whiffed. Good. Oh, sorry, Cosmogrand. I feel bad. I'll preemptively put in the Get Losts this time, just for their temporary lockdown. Maybe I do want those. Maybe I like those better than Helix. I mean, I don't know. Maybe 3 is enough, because if they don't have temporary lockdown, it's just a pretty dead card. Yeah. No, I need some land. Okay, no, that's land. Let's get back one of these Boros charms. Null to 5. Maybe it's finally the day. Probably not. Another thespian stage, you say? Okay. Well, let's go as quickly as we can before they play a Lotus field. Any moment now. What? Graze is actually really annoying. It's not that annoying because I've got 2 creatures. Okay, fine. So yeah, let's just attack straight away. Yep, they can take the 2 damage here, which gives me light up the stage. Is Helix just the better play here? Yeah, it's more mana efficient, isn't it? Yep. Let's bop the opponent in the face with a lightning Helix. Well, I suppose we're actually in no hurry to do that. Let's just pass the turn, see what they do. Or is it just better to get... yeah, I think I'm going to get that out of the way, to be honest. It clears the way for my show-off. Right, okay. Swift Spear. Follow that up with a Burst Lightning. Then I think I'll play Light Up the Stage. Just keep growing these creatures. Okay. Let's make all of them quite big. Yes. Well, I am, of course, enjoying beating up on Lotus Field. It is a shame that we're having to sideboard out our new card so much. Okay, well, again, we've got... This is a game where we potentially have the 2-3 thing, so... A thought sees me, aren't they? I'm so angry. Just let me... What? Why am I not being allowed to do my thing? Yes, take this one. It's so terrifying. Look at it. Look how evil it is. Got banned in standard. Take it. Thank you. Everything's falling into place. It's happening. It's finally happening. We're getting there. Okay. Can live with that. So yeah, now let's do the thing. So I'll play Cosmogrand. Immediately follow it up with a Slickshot Show-Off. Get 2 1/1s. Ooh, the value. Fine, well, my 1/1s are still alive. So they've almost certainly got one removal spell here. Yep. That's fine. So if I burst lightning them, they go to 11, then they fall to 6. Land. They're probably just dead. Yeah, I mean, they can unlock the Annex, which gets them to 8. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Fine. So we'll Monstrous Rage it. We'll Burst Lightning the opponent. We'll Burst Lightning them again. And they'll die. Okay. So the opponent's on mono black demons, so I definitely won't get lost in this matchup. I think Cosmogrand was pretty spicy there with their 1-for-1 removal. How Sheltered by Ghosts? Sheltered by Ghosts is very good against like demon tokens. Maybe a couple of those on the draw. Yeah, maybe 3 each actually of these removal spells. Then what's not so good here? Cori-Steel Cutter, how do I feel about that? Maybe it's not so good here on the... Well, they don't have good answers to artifacts, I suppose. It's a tough one. Do I want anything else? Don't think so. Maybe I'll ditch a lightning. Maybe ditch the lightning helixes. Maybe the burst lightnings? Yeah. Probably not running a huge number of 2 toughness creatures. Seems fine. Oh, there's a fatal push if ever I saw one, but you know what? Make him have it. Make him have it every time. No, they didn't have it. There you are. I see. Shieldred's Edict then, yep. Okay. In which case, I'm willing to just attack and pass the turn. If I can get lost an Annex here before it gets any value, that's pretty good time. Yeah, Aetherborn's annoying. Might just have to get lost that. In fact, I think I shall. Yep, just keep attacking for now. Okay, that's fine. Yep, go again. Liliana of the Veil, huh? Okay.
No more distractions. Let's make this quick.
So, Spike-Filled Hazard Liliana. Get rid of her.
It's no fun when they hit back.
Okay, let's see what we can do with this. So the opponent doesn't seem to have anything here. Is this lethal? I don't think it's... is this... I think this might be like... I don't know, I never do the maths with Monstrous Rage. It does it for you. Okay, I get them to 1. They can't use their Castle Lochthwain. This we know. Oh god! No! Not a thing that draws cards. That's not fair. A thing that gains life, rather. You can't do this to me. I guess you can. Okay, go again. Well, 3 is still a killable result with like a Boros Charm. Okay, 4 is still a killable result with like a Boros Charm. Ooh, that's aggy. I suppose it's how they win. Oh, got ya. Love it. Well, that's pretty good. So get lost. And then they kind of got a block on the assumption that I've got something else. Yep. Okay. That's another pretty good one. I just need to draw something here. Can't really draw blanks, because if I pass, it becomes a Graveyard Glutton, and that's so much more annoying. Keeping the Edict, okay. Damn it. Why would it be a land? Alright. One time. Okay. So I'm going to pop back in a couple of Lightning Helixes. Probably in place of a couple of Boros Charms, just because I do want to be able to hit the opponent's creatures as well as their face. Yeah, I think Lightning Helix is probably just better on the whole here, even though it's 1 less damage to the face. It can take out Aetherborns, various other things, Graveyard Trespassers, at a push. Nope. I mean, it's going to have to do. Okay, no turn 1 Thoughtseize is good news. Because that's basically my only action here. Yeah, well, I'm not playing it into a 2 open mana, so go ahead. Annex would be ideal here.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. Don't overthink things.
Ditch a light. Goodbye.
This isn't how things were supposed to go.
Monstrous Rage. Play light up the stage. Wow. Okay, Den of the Bugbear it is. And another Liliana. Okay, well, that's a problem.
A fight? And you think you can win?
If this was an untapped land, it wouldn't be quite so bad, but... Wow, that's utterly abysmal. It's painfully bad. Okay.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Basically the worst draw in the deck. Yeah, and they make it 4/4, and I can't attack through with my Den of the Bugbear. Oh, it's Shieldred. Not even the cool one. Cool. Yeah, nobody wants you there. Ah, okay, fine. Well, double sheltered by ghosts off the top with no creatures is sadness personified, but never mind. Okay, well, we've got a few packs to buy, so let's get a normal one, and we can get a mythic one, and another normal one, which gives us a golden pack. Oh, it's all coming together. Okay, let's see what we got. So we'll start with Tarkir. And we have a land. We'll do Edge normal. Loading zone, sure thing. Rust Harvester, yeah. Fair few bulk rares here. Churning through. Yeah, this one I feel like would be nice if it was good at some point, but I think it's just too fragile. We'll do mythic packs. The Endstone. This one might be one of the better lands. If I don't know, can you make it copy like a synthesizer? Maybe. Okay, there's a lot of cards here. None of them are any good. But, you know, it's all 6 rares and mythics that we didn't have before. So yeah, that was interesting. Yeah, very much functioned a lot like a Boros Burn deck. Unfortunately, with the matchups that we had, we didn't get to see a huge amount of the double spelling just because we had to go so quickly to beat like Lotus Field twice, which we did do. But yeah, yeah, Cosmogrand did show its mettle a couple of times. Obviously, we know Cori-Steel Cutter is a great card. But yeah, on the whole, pretty good. Not the best showcase for what the deck's trying to do, but that was just the nature of the matchups, I think. But I enjoyed playing it. It's nice to flex the aggro muscles from time to time. Maybe we'll play Control next, just to get that variation that we all live for. So yeah, here's the deck list one more time. It's in the description as usual, so let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Contribute to the Coffee account if you can. And I'll see you next time.